Hello and welcome to Sheepy, a game that I found while dealing with a different game with a similar title. So let's just get started. Sheepy is lost. Help him find his flock and get home safely. Beware of hay slimes. The only thing I know about this game is that it's a platformer. Press C to jump. Okay. It's also using arrow keys. It's not using. Oh my god, there's a fucking double jump. Oh my god. There's 114 of these rainbows. He said hay slimes. This is so stupid. Alright, the creator said hay slimes. Just V to shoot. What? This is weirdly stupid. Oh my god, you can run in midair. I think there might be an achievement for collecting all of the tokens. I don't know if I want to go down here or not. I don't think I do. You don't want to. This is, I gotta say, the dumbest game I've played in a while. Like, it's actually, I'm not gonna say it's high quality, but it's higher quality than the other stuff I've played. Though, I can say before this game I was playing, now do I really? Because I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, before this game I was playing, Sheepy's, another Sheepy game called Sheepy, A Short Adventure by Suicide Sheep. Or Mr. Suicide Sheep. And that's gonna come up later. Like, I'll release that later this week. So you get this jank mess now. Hello, doggo. I only am collecting all the rainbows because typically games like to put secrets or achievements. Right? And I like stuff. Also, I just realized this. Look at them at certain walls. The sheep does not actually hold on. Like, for some reason, the sheep just doesn't hold on. There's noises outside. I'm trying to avoid them, or ignore them. Okay. I think killing all the slimes might also be an achievement, if there are achievements in this game. It just seems like such an easy achievement to... Right? Are there achievements? There are achievements, oh god. Okay, that means it's that more than likely there's an achievement for collecting everything, which I will probably be doing. Okay, now we're gonna go back. Here's the doggo. Hello, doggo. And I'm assuming the other one is for killing all the slimes. Which, it's not that hard. I feel like that's No, this is not an achievement speedrun or an achievement thing in general. This is more just, I found a game by accident and this is what we're playing for today. There's no horror. Is it a good game? Is it broken at parts? Yeah. But am I gonna criticize it? No. Because is it bad? Honestly? Not really. It feels like it has effort put into it. Right, and that's all that matters. There's a lot of games that I play that they just seem to lack care. Care and consideration are two of the they're the two things that you need for game dev in the world. Because if you think about it, there's a streamer, Pirate Software. He makes a good point regarding game development where you kinda just need to care. Or at least that's my takeaway. Because if you don't care and you just make a game just so that you could be like, oh, I made a game. Like, what do you fucking do? Everybody can try to make a game. Not everyone succeeds. But everybody can work at making a game. Also, we just got an achievement for collecting all rainbows. In stage 1. Oh my god, I think there's 2 stages. But, this is just my talk for today. Of the idea of, you can make a game, and that's the one thing you can say as your claim to fame in the world, right? But if you were gonna make a game and you don't care about what you're doing, and you're stealing assets, and you're just not caring about anything, and you're just doing it to put out another checklist on a resume, then are you really making a game? Are you making a game, or are you simply doing a checklist? Are you having fun? Because if you're not having fun making a game, it loses passion that you get from good projects. Right? Like this game. I like to criticize games, as people or as viewers know. If you've watched this channel for long enough, you will know that I am a very critical person. And it comes across, it's also because a lot of my favorite games are actually like old school platformers. And the reason for this is just because when you have a DS, that's typically what you're going to get. A lot of DS games are old school platformers or puzzle games or whatever. Or RPGs. Pokemon was always a favorite. But when I play games like Far Cry New Dawn, which I don't know when this is going up, but the other thing is Pickle and I are running through we did Far Cry 5, which should be on the channel by at least this point, hopefully, right? Oopsie. But we're playing through Far Cry New Dawn, and something that I have to say is the game feels soulless. It feels like they just made it to check some boxes on what's needed in a Far Cry game. And this bleeds into Far Cry 6, and Pickle got bored of that game very quickly. I can say honestly, I played the beta, I'm not playing the beta. I played the demo on Uplay. It's really not good. Cause it feels bland. Characters are forgettable. Game is soulless, honestly. And the question is, can you do better? No, I probably couldn't do better. I'm a YouTuber who plays games. But if I put effort into making a game, I can at least try. Get a bunch of people that I know together and attempt to make something better. That's all you really can do, right? It's like, we're given the current AAA market. This is not something I expected to be speaking on about when I'm playing a little indie game like this. But the AAA market right now is oversaturated. People are saying the industry is going to crash. Based on the history of the gaming industry, I doubt it. And a lot of people agree with that doubt. Is the market could crash. Like, that's kind of like expected, right? But is it? Not really. Consumer demand is really high, even though there's a lot of copycat games and such. The indie scene is still booming. It's just that you don't have a lot of people who play indie, right? Like, that's the key issue. Is people go into games or the game industry and they're like, "Oh my god, there's no fuck. We want the next Call of Duty. We want the next AAA, whatever." But the truth is, the last AAA, Call of Duty, was bad. Right? It's pretty bad. The story mode is essentially just Warzone scrapped, or pieces of Warzone strapped together. And could it be good? Yeah, they could have made it better if they spent time on it. But that's kind of like what I'm trying to say is, if there's no passion in what you do, are you really are we actually creating a good product? I'm missing rainbows. I think it's because we are now at the end. And each of these guys has a rainbow on their back. There better be 4 effing rainbows. Yes! Huh. Rainbows in stage 2 and game over. Yay, Sheepy's back with his family. Sheepy is a god, as you can see. Thank you for playing. But as I was trying to, what I'm trying to say is, even though you look at indie games and you can see some are good, some are bad, some have promise, the AAA game scene is currently dying with layoffs and everything, and it's just because they have leaned into the idea that a game needs to be a specific way. It needs to be a certain way. Assassin's Creed, they threw away the original formula because it wasn't doing so well. Do you know why? Because when you're putting a game every single year, of course it's going to get glitchier and glitchier because you're not fixing the glitches in your engine and the game that you did because you're rushing the games. You're also including all these studios that all have a different viewpoint, and each studio is going to do stuff differently than Studio B. Or Studio A is going to be different than Studio B. It's just how it is. But anyway, this game, pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I'm assuming that there's an achievement for killing all the slimes and 100%ing the game. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.